Welcome to High Vibrational Events Presents Wednesday Night Live Psychic Readings and Energy Healing with Kimmie and C. My name is Meagan Michael. I am a seer, a seeker, a visionary, and medium. I am excited to be here with my amazing friend, Kimmie Siegl, friend and colleague. And please join me in welcoming Kimmie.
Hello, everybody. It hasn't come up yet.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for letting me know. Like, I hope we don't have to do it again. Oh, we're showing up on YouTube now. All right, beautiful, perfect. All right, and we're just waiting for the book.
Just waiting to show up on Facebook. There we go. See how long that took?
It does. It takes an extra few minutes. I see that now. Thank you for letting me know.
And Bonnie is already here.
Bonnie, hi, Bonnie.
Okay, I'm going to reshare.
Thank you. I like that. Reshare. There's a show on, what's it called? Upload. It's not reshare. I don't know. It's I'm not going to get into that right now because you probably haven't. I don't know if you've seen that, but okay. So here I am, and I'm going to let you guys know.
Hi, Joe.
Hi,
Tracy.
Joe. He says, "Hello, gals. Hello, Joe." Tracy, Ralph. Hello, ladies. Hello, chat friends. Awesome. So glad you guys are all here. Oh my God. I'm looking over there for my cup. It's actually right in front of me this time. Ah, there you are again. Yay, Linda. Thank you. Does the microphone sound okay still, everybody?
Yes, it does.
Oh, perfection. Bonnie, hello. Hello again. Brian and I are hanging out, listening to you while I'm working on calendars for 2023. Hi, Brian. Bonnie. Cool. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here. Very glad.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. PayPal link
coming right up. Pin it and PayPal it. I mean, something like that. All right, one moment. Oh, we've got a lot of great things in store for you tonight. And we're going to talk about some pretty interesting things. Kimmie and I started to talk about something right before you went live. And I'm like, because we were saying, I don't know, because I don't know we don't usually talk about our past in any great length. And so I knew Kimmie was a caregiver. I didn't know anything else that she had done. And so we were talking about, I have to pin the PayPal link. Let me get back to you on that. Hold that thought. Don't go anywhere. All right, I pinned the thing. Okay, now I got to do this. All right. All right, and I'll make sure the PayPal link is complete. And is it going to take us there? Oh yeah. No? Yeah. Oh yeah. Works perfectly. Fabulous. All right. Do this. Do that. And then this. So anyway, I thought it would be fun. I'm pinning right now. Pinned. So I just thought it would be like super fun to talk about some jobs that we all of us that we used to have like back in the day. You know, because Kimmie's like, oh, I've done it all. I'm like, or something like, I've done everything. And I'm like, yeah, me too. So I'm kind of interested to see what it is that we've both done that we had no idea that the other person has ever done. Or, you know, I'm just curious. And I thought I'd like to know what you guys, Linda says fantastic microphone. Thank you. That's my blue snowball. Yes, blue snowball. I love this microphone. I don't know why I retired her for so many years. She's lovely. on my Amazon wish list, there's a Blue Yeti. So that's like but honestly, this is a really great microphone. But I'd like to have the Blue Yeti too. I think that'll be extra amazing.
Yeti, huh?
Yeah, it's called the Blue Yeti. Yeah. It's a perfect microphone. Oh my God, it's the best. Although this is great. I mean, this has amazing sound, and it's a little less expensive than the Yeti. It was still an investment, but it was a smaller investment. The Yeti is like 100, and I wasn't. Or it can. There's more expensive ones like 139 and stuff. But it's definitely worth it for the sound quality. Although this is also has excellent ratings, and it's an excellent microphone. All right, so let's see who had ever met John. Hello, John. Linda says, "Where is that wish list?" Oh, I shall give you the link. It's hang on a minute. I have a Blue Yeti on there, and a camera, and some other things. All right, here I shall put. I will put the wish list in the. I think it's actually. It might even be in the description already, because I started adding it just recently. Honestly, it was something Aiden had mentioned, and I'm like, oh, that's such a good idea. This way, if anybody wants to buy something, they can actually go there and see. Oh, let's see what they need for the channel. She needs this, or it's not. Is that really my wish list? That doesn't look quite right. That's not the right wish list. Although it does have a Blue Yeti on it, but that's not the one that I wanted to share. Where's the one I wanted to share? Megan's Amazon wish list. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Where's my Blue Yeti? There's my okay, this is the right link. This is the right.
All right.
All right. Wish list. If I could find the other one, I will remove it. But anyway, the one that ends in R is, and then I'm putting a little thumbs up under it. That's my wish list.
Is it I don't know. I think of Yeti. I think of like the abominable snow monster.
I know, but I'll show you the microphone. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, so hold on. I screen share. Here we are, screen sharing. I was just thinking about that today that you asked me to go live, not go live, but to talk to you sometime and go over the features on StreamYard, and I would love to do that with you.
Yes, I would absolutely appreciate that. 100%. Oh, that's cool.
Isn't this a beauty? Look at the Blue Yeti mic for recording, streaming on PC. I mean, it's just has incredible sound. And although, again, my Blue Snowball has incredible sound too. But there's just something about the sound of this one that is just absolutely outstanding. And you could even do that. See how this guy has it upside down? From a stand, so you can put it on this little. It's just a great quality, high quality sound. If in a perfect world, I would have this as well. I would definitely keep my Blue Snowball. If I played music, I would use this one for my guitar or for whatever the instrument is, because of the way it's created. I'm drawn to say it would be like, and then the Yeti would be over here for my voice. But I'm just grateful to have a microphone that works, because my headset stopped working.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, that was it. It's done. I have to throw it out. Now I need a new headset. Yeah, I don't want to throw it out. But yeah, it just literally stopped working. Nothing happened to it. It just because there were twice already, 2 times in the same day. Nobody was able to hear me. Maybe I won't throw it out. I'll test it again. I mean, it just seems silly to throw it out before I'm positive, but I definitely.
Now, does that have replaceable batteries in it?
This is
no, your headset, honey.
Oh, that's the same thing actually. It's a USB. My camera's USB. It just plugs right into the back of my computer.
Okay.
Into the USB port.
Okay.
Yeah. So no. Oh, I see what you're saying. Does it have batteries? No, that's a good idea though. But no. So it definitely didn't run out.
Because I had a wireless one for Dale. That was my lifesaver because he was partially deaf.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So he used to blast the TV set, and
Ouch.
It drove me nuts, literally. So I bought him a wireless headset for it, and it had replaceable, rechargeable batteries on the inside.
Oh, nice. Well, you know what? If it's wireless, it does have to have a power source. But because this has a big long wire,
no, that's why I asked, because I didn't look. It's going good tonight, Joe. How are you doing?
It is. So first of all, we're going to pull up the PayPal link. And you know what I definitely need is a camera. I put a camera on my wish list. So, but I don't know. I mean, I just they're wishes. That's all they are. You know what I mean? But I'll manifest them at some point. And I did actually put peanuts on the list. That's for the squirrels. put a bag of peanuts.
Oh, we'll make the dream come true for the little squirrels.
I had run out actually, and I literally just got like a little bag the other day. When I was out with Diane, I was so happy. They had 2 left on the shelf, 2 left, and there was like, and it was like hard to, in all of Publix, which is a big, really nice supermarket, 2 bags, and they were shoved way in the back because you can only get the unsalted for the squirrels. So I grabbed them, my 2 little bags, and I'm like squirreling them away, run to the counter. Here's my money. But anyway, but they're so happy now because they kind of stopped hanging out with me because they're like, oh, well, lady with the peanuts doesn't have any peanuts. And the lawn maintenance guys somebody threw out the bowls or took the bowls that I had out there. Probably maintenance. They probably thought I abandoned them or nobody, maybe they thought it was garbage.
Do clean up.
Which is sad, but it can be expected. It's so anyway, but so now they know I'm back with peanuts and they're just so, and the Blue Jays are thrilled. What I do is even put like a couple of peanuts on it's a concrete like railing right on my balcony, and so I'll put a couple of peanuts, and then the Blue Jays can fly down. I haven't seen them do it, but I know they do it because the peanuts disappear. I don't think the squirrels can reach my balcony. If they can, I want to see that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Blue Jays. So what's up, guys? All right, so we're going to talk. First of all, I want to go ahead and let you know that, again, what we have available tonight is double psychic readings. I don't even know what the prices are. Hang on, I have to look. Okay, the same. All right, so double psychic readings for $33.33. Spirit's Choice is $44.44, which means, well, I'll tell you in a minute. And double channeled psychic readings with the double energy clearing and healing is $55.55. And we have something brand new today.
Brand new,
right, Kimmie? Animal healing and energy clearing special introductory price of only $25. So if your furry companion, your beautiful squirrel friend or dog or snake or rabbit or cat or anybody needs healing, we're going to do energy clearing and healing for your furry animal today. Linda says we can get walnuts here, 3-pound bag for $14 at Costco. Really? That's a lot of peanut. I mean, walnuts are usually more expensive than peanuts.
They're heavier too, though, in weight.
Oh, is it in the shell?
Oh, yeah. If it's in the shell, it's heavier. If it's shelled, then no. If it's shelled, then you're really getting a good deal because 3 pounds of walnuts is a good deal.
Right? I know. That's probably really great. I've never shopped at, that's not entirely true. I've been to a Costco, but that was many years ago. And Bonnie said they can definitely reach your balcony. The squirrels, you mean? Really? Hi, abuelita.
Hey, abuelita.
No shell.
No shell. Wow.
That's where you're getting all those walnuts for your delicious salad, that beautiful spinach salad with the raspberry sauce and your walnuts the other day. Oh, man, that looked good. I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah, that did look really good.
She's like, you can have
I've been craving salad greens lately.
Me too. I ordered cabbage. I have spinach in my fridge though, but I ordered cabbage. My Walmart order was supposed to be here between 2 and 3 today. It's 7:30. It's not here yet.
I eat a lot of spinach. I don't want spinach. I want some salad with some salad dressing. And my son used to call it salad dress up.
I love that. Salad dress up.
I want salad dress up, mommy.
I love that. That's awesome. Salad dress up. Somebody says ding ding. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, excellent.
And that was an awesome idea, was using the jam. That was a very awesome idea.
I know. I had never.
I mean, I'm pretty inventive in the kitchen, and I would have never thought of that.
I would not have thought of that either. Heather says yummy salad. I do have carrots. I do have celery. I do have spinach, and I'm getting cabbage when they deliver my order. So I could technically make a salad. I could. Oh, I'm getting a download right now. Really?
You could make a nice coleslaw out of the cabbage and the carrots.
That's true.
You have your vegan mayo, right?
I think I ran out of it. I'm almost out of it. I don't have enough to make a whole thing. I have regular mayo in the fridge.
You don't need much.
It wouldn't. I mean, I'm not. I really prefer the vegan mayo. That's the fact that it's vegan and I 100% prefer it is the reason why I eat it. But I'm not completely anti regular mayonnaise. I mean, what's in it? There's eggs in
Okay,
it.
Mr. Tiggy, you're going to have to behave now.
You're making me want a Greek salad. When I first looked at what you said, I thought it said a geek salad.
That's a very smart choice.
Bravo! That's too good. Oh, that's good. Love that. Did you hear that? Oh my God. Like, she's, I was sleeping and you woke me up to laugh. Yes. Oh my God. So, and Linda says, make your own 1 part olive oil, 1 part vinegar, 1 part honey.
Oh, that's good like that.
1 part vinegar, 1 part, I have all this. Add seasonings, I'm not sure what kind. Mix and shake, leave on counter for a week. For a week? Really? Oil and vinegar and honey. I'm salivating. I can feel the salivary glands thing. That sounds so good. Oh, I've got apple cider vinegar. I have the smooth olive oil right now.
I am making homemade apple cider vinegar tomorrow.
What? How do you do that? How do you do all those things in the kitchen? She's a kitchen witch, she's like magical. I swear.
Yeah, I think I was a kitchen witch in a past life.
Shaman of the kitchen. That's Kimmie over there. So
yeah, it's easy. It's very, very easy. It's very easy. It's just apple peelings.
Okay.
In a mason jar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, of course, you make sure your mason jar is spotless clean because you don't want yucky bacteria growing in there. Okay, and you add a certain amount of sugar. Okay, and then you let it ferment for 2 weeks. You shake it once a week and only put a cloth over it this time, not the closed lid because you don't want it to explode. Okay.
Okay.
It's fermented vegetables. I usually do a lot of fermented in the summertime if I can get the things at the farmer's market, reasonably priced. Okay, so you let it ferment for 2 weeks. Okay, and then you strain it. You strain all the apple peels out. Okay, and then you put it back in the jar, nice and clean and fresh. And you do the same thing again for a month. And then you have apple cider vinegar with the mother, totally homemade and easy if you have apple peels.
Wow.
So I have 3 apples that are starting to go bad because it's hard for me by myself to eat a whole bag of apples.
Okay.
My son is in Texas, so I have 3 apples that are starting to go bad. So I'm going to peel them up and use those, and it'll be great.
I love that. That's just amazing. So what is the mother, Kimmie?
The mother is the good bacteria that's growing in the apple cider vinegar.
Okay, because I always buy it with the mother, but yes. I didn't know what it was that I was.
That's the good bacteria. That's the lactobacillus.
God,
I even know the technical name.
Lactobacillus.
Yes, and it's really good for you. It looks like white gross stuff on top of the vinegar, but it's not gross. It's good for you.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm going to be making vinegar yet, but I could definitely make salad dressing first.
We'll get you there. We'll get you there.
One step at a time. We'll
get you there. I'll be making homemade pickles this year too, fermented pickles.
Ooh, that sounds really
good. They're
good.
delicious, and fermented hot peppers because I absolutely love hot peppers.
You make jellies and jams and stuff like that?
I can, but I don't do that very often. I'm more into the salty, savory stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. I can understand that.
I could make homemade sauerkraut.
I'm getting so hungry. I might have to go get my seaweed and start munching. I swear. Did you guys ever see my? Okay, hold on. I'll show you in case I haven't shown you yet. Hold on.
What are you going to show us?
one of my very favorite snacks in the world. Seaweed, sea salt seaweed. It's roasted.
I've never tried seaweed before.
Really? It's so good. You know what? First of all, it's crunchy. I'll show you what it looks like. Open. Okay. We're getting there. All right, so I open it up. And it's these beautiful sheets of seaweed. And each sheet is lightly salted with sea salt and it's crunchy. And sticks to the roof of your mouth. It tastes so good. I just love it. One moment, excuse me. Don't talk with your mouth full. But you know what?
Yeah, pickles are easy, Bonnie. Pickles are easy. If you do them fermented, you don't have to do all that canning.
Ooh, you got cucumbers growing. Oh my God. Well, Kimmie will tell you how to pickle them. 1 teaspoon honey, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon mother of vinegar, lemon juice, drink before every meal. Great benefits. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I like all of those things and I use them all separately. I have not put them together. Although I haven't had lemon juice in a while. But because I love that. I buy a 12-pack at Costco. Pack of what? Pickles? Or you lost me there for a moment.
I know. I got lost too.
What did she buy a 12-pack of? Okay, so the seaweed. What I've been doing recently is I make myself, am I not supposed to share this or what? I just keep choking. Like a cup of bouillon. I use Better Than Bouillon. It's non-GM. It has non-GMO. So I make a cup of bouillon, right? And broth, and then I throw some seaweed in there. All right. And then sometimes I even cut up some little pieces of tofu and throw that in there. And then I have like miso soup.
And noodles.
Oh my God. Yeah. I use the ramen. I have organic ramen. Hey, the same brand, Halo. I got it at Walmart. Halo.
Oh, seaweed. It's a 12-pack of seaweed.
Oh, seaweed. Seaweed. Oh,
God, I didn't even know they came in 12 packs.
Well, I buy a 4-pack. Mine's a 4-pack, which is like $2.52 at Walmart.
Wow.
And my cat Trixie loves it. She goes crazy over this. She prefers this to cat treats.
Wow.
And I love it because it reminds me of sushi. And it's extremely obviously low in calories. Not that I'm counting, but it just is. So it's like free food, you know? And I like it. Just salty enough and not remotely heavy. But the fact that you can drop it in the soup and then it's all rehydrated, you know, so it's just so good. So many things you can do with it. So I love it. Super healthy, high vibrational snack, guys. Definitely high vibrational snacks. Seaweed is your tip for the day. I'm going to finish it. Sorry. How about talk about food? My God.
She's a little bit hungry, guys.
Oh my God, the food. So, if you would like your own personal psychic reading tonight, you can use the PayPal link or the Cashapp link. And again, if you want to try our newest service, which is animal healing, then we would love to do that. It's only $25 tonight for the animal healing. So we're offering human healing and clearing too. So we have people healing and clearing. We have the double reading with the double healing and clearing. We also have the psychic reading, the double psychic reading, and then also the Spirit's Choice, which is right in the middle of $44, which is Spirit will decide what you need, if you need a double reading or double energy clearing or one of each or something different, or maybe they feel like your furry kid or feathered kid needs some healing. Whatever it is, we'll bring that through for you. They're also showing me chakra alignment. So whatever needs to be done, my friends. My dogs love it too. I put cut up spinach in their dog food. Oh, I make homemade from my dogs. Oh, the homemade food you make for your dogs. That's very cool. I just bought a new food today. Kimmie actually found it for me online. It has excellent reviews. It's got really great ingredients. It's what I was looking for. And it's 40 pounds cost me less than $50, which is amazing because I was paying a lot more than that. So that's where we are right now. Brand new food today. Boy, that FedEx driver must have been so upset. Not really, but probably carry much heavier things than my 40 pounds of litter, my 40 pounds of dog food, and my 14 pounds of cat food, and my everything, all these 3 big boxes.
I have big boxes delivered too, because
This way you don't have to carry it. Plus, they've got, convenient, right?
it's great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry I'm eating, but I'm just going to do it anyway. I'm not sorry. She said, what is it, Kimmie?
What is what?
I don't know. I thought you maybe knew. What is it? Okay. So now I want to get down to the juicy stuff. So what jobs have you had? In the 3D life, whatever. What jobs did you work? You guys did too, if you feel drawn to share.
The dog food name. It's
True Acre.
True Acres.
True Acres. Mm-hmm.
True Acres. It's a very good food.
Mm-hmm. Got it on Chewy. Yeah, 40 pounds for less than $50 is a good buy.
Mm-hmm.
I always buy good food. I would never buy just a bag of Alpo or something like that, which is, if you use Alpo, that's awesome too. But I'm just saying, for me, I have beliefs in my head that would create a circumstance if I didn't buy the top of the line dog food. Not top of the line, but something high quality. But I also like for it to be affordable, which is relative to everyone, has their own level of, affordability or mindset about affordability. But anyway, that's where I am right now. Sorry. No wonder people don't. Well, that's not true. There's something on YouTube. It's called mukbang. Have you heard of this?
No.
Where people eat. That's what they're doing. They're usually really young and super attractive, but they're eating. They're eating like big amounts of food, like giant plates full of hamburgers and noodles.
Didn't you mention this to me once before?
I believe I did. And my niece had started talking about it on my birthday when I saw her. And she's like, oh yeah, it's a big thing. I watch it. Her mother watches it. I'm like, and I've even watched it. So I don't know. So apparently I don't mind watching. I just think it's interesting. I don't know. I think I don't see myself doing that. I don't think I'm the demographic, that's what I'll do. I'll go on YouTube and I'll just make a video of me eating seaweed. All right. So jobs. Yeah. Give me a couple and I'll give you a couple.
Well, first babysitting, that's normal.
Yeah. Okay. Did that.
Second one was I had a lady up the street that raised Siamese cats.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in and cleaned her kennels, the Siamese cat kennels.
Okay.
Third one was gas station attendant.
Really? That's cool. I thought about that. I didn't do that though. I don't think my dad would have wanted me to do it. There has to be a reason, because I worked on cars, but we'll get there in a minute. But I didn't. Okay, what else? This is fun.
What else? I did so many of them. It's hard to think.
Okay, I'll throw out a couple. Okay, so I worked on cars. I got a job at Midas Muffler, and that's before I even went to school for auto mechanics. I was like on the job training. I would not have recommended somebody go to a Midas Muffler back in that day, but not because of me, but because that they seem to have lower standards than some other places. But anyway, yeah. So I worked at Midas Muffler and I did brakes, exhaust, and suspension. I was an assistant mechanic, not a mechanic. And it was not my jam. That was one of the things I did that I was probably least talented at. But I enjoyed it. It reminded me of my dad. I sold hot dogs in a bikini on the side of the road in a hot dog cart. I did that when I was like, 18 or something. I did a lot of bartending and cocktail waitressing. So
I did waitressing. Yes, I did waitressing. Not bartending. No. But definitely waitressing. I had a couple of gigs selling rug shampooing.
Oh, that's cool. Like a door
telephone work.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, wait a minute. So did I ever do? No, I did a lot of call center work. That was something I'm really good at. Was really good at. Did I do? No, I don't think I did shampooing.
Oh, jeez.
Are you okay?
Yeah, he just knocked my lit candle over.
Oh no.
I knew that was going to happen.
Trixie is up here. She's like, I know you're eating that seaweed and I want some.
Come here, Tiggy. Come here. It's okay.
Where did you go?
It's okay, baby.
Oh, I know what happened. Okay. Bonnie said my first job was working at a Vignon. I don't know how to pronounce it. What is that? What do they sell? Linda says, thank you to our 7-pound Jazzy has itching. Kim McElwain told me from the yard. She digs in the ground and I think the fertilizer gets to her. I use granular and usually puts it on when it rains. She digs for bugs or worms that might be dead. Worms that might be dead?
Oh, Trixie wants her seaweed treat.
Oh my God! Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on.
Did you see that? She's like right there. Look at her. Oh my God!
I wasn't kidding when I said she loved seaweed. This girl loves seaweed. Give me that. Give me what right there. Just show everybody.
Wow.
See, it's better than fish. She wants the whole thing. She just wants the whole. Well, get away from me.
Heather had a paper route as a child, dietary aide, library assistant, retail worker, legal assistant, internship at juvenile court.
Wow.
And state capitol internship. I did a lot of gigs as a caregiver, a lot, in nursing homes and in private homes. I also cooked in a lot of places.
That's cool. I definitely didn't cook anywhere. But I made drinks. I also didn't serve food because I used to have like a thing, like I thought I would drop hot soup on somebody or something. I don't know. I think it's just an excuse because I didn't really want a waitress. I wanted a cocktail and bartender. I don't know. But that's what I remember that. I used to tell people that. But I mean, I worked around some great waitresses, like with the big giant trays and the stacked plates and stuff. I don't see myself doing that. But I was a really good bartender and cocktail waitress. And I did not work in law at all or any court. I love it. See, isn't that you love it how unique we all are? How we're all light workers, but we all have our own like special. I've never done any caregiving either. You know, I think I lived a more selfish kind of a existence. But it wasn't intentionally selfish. I was just trying to figure it all out and go with my own strengths if I even could figure out what they were at the time. Sales was always my best.
Caregiving is not for everybody. It's not. My friend Nancy will tell you all the people she grew up with worked in the local nursing home except for her. She did not want to do it.
My niece, I think.
And it's good that she recognized that in herself, you know?
100%. Yeah. It's something you want to know.
Abelita says, I cook in this famous restaurant and used to manage it too. It's called McDonald's. Abelita, I cooked in McDonald's as well for 2 years.
Ooh, you know what? I did. I love that you guys both worked at McDonald's. I did actually cook, Kimmie. My first 2 jobs, one was called Tater Junction, and it was in the mall, and then the other one was the Golden Greek. So
sounds good. Anything with potatoes.
Oh my God, it was so good. I still think about it to this day. We made baked stuffed potatoes, hot toppings, cold toppings. I would love to recreate that. I mean, I don't want to own a restaurant necessarily, but I mean, I do it for myself, but I would like to be able to go to a restaurant that serves the kind of things that we used to sell. Bonnie says, my first job was working at a convenience store. From there, I became a cosmetologist. I did go to school for that. And I did work in that field for a bit.
I went to school for that, but I never worked in that field.
I didn't. I worked for one woman who reminded me, she looked like her and sounded like Joan Collins from Dynasty, which was the same time that show was on. She was not a nice person. She was very unpleasant. And
that's why I didn't work in that field. So I used my talents to cut my kids' hair, my own hair, you know, my mate's hair.
Well, that's awesome.
I also used to cut my clients' hair while I was a caregiver too, if they couldn't go out and get it done, you know. So that skill came to a lot of good use. It actually did come to a lot of good use.
Awesome. And I didn't work in any salons other than that one. what happened was I graduated like top in my school. I was in the senior room. I was just something, whatever it was called. And so, but I was a real partier back then. And so I waited. I was nervous. I didn't want to fail the test, which was a written and a practical at the time. You literally had to bring a human with you and cut their hair and style their hair in front of judges, all right. So that was not my jam. Can you imagine me wanting to do that in person? So I aced the written test, but when it came to the practical, by that, I mean, we were doing drugs, that she was actually a graduate of the school. She wasn't supposed to be. I mean, they never knew that part, but I missed it by 2 points because of a finger wave, like a 1930s or 1920s finger wave. I thought, what? And I was my ego was bruised. And I'm like, screw them. I'm not doing it again. And I literally never took the test again. I never went back. All that schooling and all that work, but it's okay. That's just where I was at the time, and I don't really miss it because I don't really think I would have wanted to stand on my feet for that many hours a day. But I did love doing it. And I did work a few hair shows. I worked for, I did a hair show. I did the makeup. I didn't do the hair. I did the makeup on the models, which is really what I was most interested in, even more so than hair, was the makeup. And I was really quite good at it. And so that I did for Matrix, Irvine and Rita Rusk, and then a bridal magazine. I had these 3 gigs that a friend of mine who'd been in the business a long time. And so she would get these gigs and say, hey, come with me, come assist me or whatever. I'm like, let's go. It was fun. All right. So let me see. What did, okay. So Heather says, yes, a lot of personalities. I did dietary aid and a little
nursing aid work
at the private rest home. Okay. And Linda is saying first job babysitting, librarian. Oh, I could see you as a librarian. You must have been amazing. I'm sure you are amazing now. I'm just saying. Receptionist, CNA, factory worker for 17 years. Wow. Professional house cleaning for 10 years.
Oh, I did that too. I had my own housekeeping business.
Really?
Yes.
I did it with a friend in Colorado like once or twice. And I'm like, this isn't for me. But I can't even begin to tell you how much I respect you guys for that. Now I clean. At the time, I didn't want to clean my own house. So I'm like, I don't want to clean. Remember, I hadn't learned how to clean.
And Piggly Wigglies.
The deli at Piggly Wiggly. I love that.
We had a Piggly Wiggly where I lived in New Mexico.
There used to be down here. I don't know. I don't know where they are, if they're still in Florida at all, but there used to be Piggly Wigglies.
We'd never had them up this way. Out west, yes. Piggly Wiggly's is famous.
Yeah. And I believe to saying that I retired from the famous restaurant McDonald's.
Hey, that's a hard job, Abhilita. Kudos to you, honey. Kudos to you. I know, because I stayed 2 years, and I think that was one of the toughest jobs that I had, especially on Black Friday. Never, if you work at McDonald's, never volunteer to work a Black Friday. Never, 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 never.
Wow, that must have been horrible.
God, it was like nonstop. You couldn't even like take a moment to breathe or wipe your forehead.
I understand. Wow. I know when I worked in the mall at those 2 jobs on the patio, that Tater Junction and the Golden Greek, that during Christmas, when all the shoppers were in the mall, that was kind of like that, with the never ending lines. And Linda says, haircuts, all my boys, neighbor boys, my husband 51 years. We've been together. Awesome. I always cut his hair. I also do dog grooming on my dogs only. And my horses, I did grooming too. Cool. I believe to say I love working at McDonald's on holidays and weekends. Well, it's probably more interesting because it's business rather than just being really slow. And that's what I would do.
It's very busy. It's quick, very fast. Before you blink, it's time to go home, which is good.
Cool. I was a security guard at a marina, and I was wearing this uniform with a badge, and that was so boring for me. Nobody to talk to. I mean, seriously, sitting in a guard shack by myself. Now I would meditate or something, although I still wouldn't want to do it. Now I know myself well enough to know I wouldn't take a job like that.
I did a couple of jobs where I only lasted. Well, one job I worked in a ceramic factory. They put me into this kiln room. Now I was fine in the large kiln room where all the fans were blowing and it was great. I was like, okay, I can do this job. Then they took me and they put me in this dark kiln room where there was no circulation.
Oh no.
And when the lunch bell rang, I went out to my car and never came back. I was like, too hot for me. I don't like it. I need air.
Okay. All right. This is good. We'll share worst job stories. An ex-frenemy of mine got me a job. She was an engraver at a trophy factory, a trophy business. I wasn't a big factory. It was a business. And she got me a job doing something. I didn't know what the something was until I got there. It was screwing the bottoms on trophies. 8 hours?
Do you remember Sylvania?
Without the whole time, I'm like, I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. I got to do. What am I going to do? Do I got to walk out? Do I tell them? How do I handle this? As I'm screwing them, I'm like, I can't do this.
Do you remember Sylvania Light Bulb Company?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I worked there for a week. You know what my job was?
I can't imagine.
Straightening out the little wires inside the bulb. I did it for a week. I was going literally stir crazy.
You know, a lot of people love that kind of repetitive work.
I can't. No, I can't.
It doesn't work for me either. It's not my personality.
I have to have some kind of things going on. I have to have things going on.
I need to think. I need to use.
I also worked for a uniform laundry cleaning place that was infested with ginormous cockroaches.
Ooh.
Oh God, that was scary.
Ooh, that's unpleasant. Okay, I worked at a Walgreens for one day. Oh, by the way, I left the trophy thing at like lunchtime. I told the guy I had to like set a boundary and say, I just can't do this. This is not for me. So thank you for the opportunity. And I just left. I'm like, I don't want to be paid. I don't want anything. I just can't get out of here. I did, what was the other thing? Oh, I worked at a Walgreens for one day as a cashier. I was young. I was a teenager and it was terrifying to me. It was like, it was like after the fast food things, which was good. And that was interesting. And this was something way different. I
did a lot of grocery store cashier.
No, that would be fun. I never did that, but it would be fun, I think. I believe this is now I work at home taking care of my husband and grandkids and when my kids go on vacation. And Linda says, all 8 years of caretaking for my sister. Years ago when my mother was sick with bone cancer, my family all took turns for 2 years caring for her. She eventually had to go to hospice for 4 months and transitioned. I'm telling you, I've said this before. So many of our friends of our soul family here are caregivers.
The last 10 years I worked for an in-home caregiving. And then I quit when Dale needed more help so that I could help him.
I understand. I mean, I don't firsthand understand, but I understand. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I when I was younger, there's a lot of ways I didn't know myself, but I always knew that like having children was not for me and being a caregiver was not for me. I was never drawn to do either one of those things. And, I went through like some mental gymnastics, throughout my life. Am I selfish? Is there something wrong with me or whatever? But it's just me.
No, that's just you. Like my friend, she knew there was no way in the hell she wanted to be a caregiver. She didn't care if all her friends were doing it.
Yeah. See, when you're passionate about something, you're living like when I was younger, I was looking for jobs to make money. Like most people do, unless you have a career or whatever, you look for a job that seems like it might be okay and pays well, and, if you could find something you love.
I worked in a film booth, a drop-off film booth. That was boring as all heck.
Oh, wait a minute. But I did. Oh, a drop off. You mean you didn't process it?
No.
Oh, okay. I processed it. I did that for like 2 years.
Oh God, that was boring. That didn't last long either.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. No, I'd worked for a 1-hour photo lab, and I found that work very interesting.
I mean, you could bring a book with you. They didn't care.
So you were just waiting for people to drop stuff off.
Yeah.
That would bore the hell out of me. Yeah, that would be like security guard work.
And Abby Leah says, I forgot I took care of my mother until she passed away. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy how much she loves seaweed? She's like, I'm going to lick your fingers now, Mom. Look at that. You lick my fingers. I love you too. So, hang on. Feel like pulling some cards? You want to pull some cards? Kimmie, you want to pull some cards?
Sure.
All right, let's do that.
Let's see what's going on here.
Let's do that thing. Let's do that thing we do.
We have. Okay, I found this on YouTube.
Cool beans. We are on UBTB. Chooby. Trixie, you got some seaweed on your face, honey. It's very cute. Because if I can
The little seaweed girl.
Seaweed girl. And I had the saying I took care of my dad for about 6 years before he passed last year. He was disabled and couldn't walk. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm glad we're all talking about this today. Because do you see how prevalent this is? I mean, I'm like the exception to the rule. It seems like the rule, if there was such a thing, is that most of our community, or a large part, I shouldn't say most, I don't know, I never did a poll, but many people, I'm aware of many of you who have been doing caregiving for family members or for a living and all that. Yep.
It's job availability. There is always job availability in caregiving. Always. Really? Yes. If anybody out there is listening to this and it needs a job and you have a compassionate heart, go look up your nearest nursing homes or rest homes. They always need help.
Good to know.
It's a hard job. There is a lot of turnover. But if you're compassionate and you like to help people, that's a good place for you. And there's always availability in pretty much any town. And if you don't want to, work taking care of the people themselves, you can get a job in the kitchen or in housekeeping. There's always jobs in those areas.
That's cool. And Linda's saying, yes, was a very hard job, was a CNA.
Yes.
I would imagine it is, because I mean, my mom was in assisted living for many years, and I was like just visiting when I came to visit, but I mean, I saw how hard they worked. When you guys say you did it for 6 years, 10 years, whatever, that's a labor of love. I truly admire. I love that. I love our diversity. I love our sameness, and I honor all of it, and how we hold space for each other just to be who we are, individually and as a collective. All right. I don't know.
There's actually nobody on YouTube today.
I saw that.
That's amazing.
I agree.
Now let's find us back here again. There we go.
It helps if if we promote it on YouTube so people know we're going to be, although we've been live but doesn't mean anything. It's good to have it promoted anyway. I've just got so much whatever.
Yeah, they are.
What I mean? There's, huh?
Oh, I was just looking at Linda's comment. Yeah, they're always shorthanded and a lot to do to cover. Yes. And if somebody calls off, you've got to do their job too. So you can't let the people starve.
Good point. Ah, when I don't want to go there. Never mind. Let me go. Let me just reel it back in. Okay. Shall we do a collective reading or?
We could do a collective reading. What the heck?
Okay. Let's do a collective.
What the heck? I have my Spirit of the Wheel cards here today.
Okay. I'm strangely tired. I don't know why.
Oh, last night, at about 7:00, I was a little tired during the day, but not like wiped out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to stay awake till 9:00 so I could watch you guys on YouTube.
Okay.
Right? And 7:00, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I was just like dead dog tired.
Wow.
I had a download in my ear. That's what I call them.
Me too. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I was so tired. I was sitting at my kitchen table going like this. And I was like, oh, no. I looked at Fidji and I said, we got to go lay down, honey. We got to go lay down. And
I feel that.
What happened was I said, well, I'm gonna try and meditate for a little while, to see maybe what this download is about, because that's really strong and powerful. It, almost knocked me out.
Mm-hmm.
So I went into pretty deep trance mode.
Okay.
And then I tried to come out of it, and in my room, was this black square shape that you could see through, but it had all these geometric patterns on it, and it was making a humming noise like and it was going up making that noise and coming down making that noise. And instantly I'm like, what the is this? But I couldn't come completely out. So I said, okay, I don't feel threatened by whatever this is. I'm just going to go with it. And then I tried to come out again, and it was still there. And I'm like, okay, whatever you guys are doing, I don't know what's going on here.
Wow.
Okay. But this was not a dream. This was in my room. My dog was looking at it.
So this was in your room. This thing was it wasn't in your mind's eye. It was in front of you.
No, it was in front of me in my room.
That's amazing.
Yep. Now, I did not get into a good meditation today. Very, very short little one. So I want to get into another good one so I can meet my guides and ask what the heck is going on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But that was like very strange. But the geometric patterns were really cool. And the humming noise was very soothing. It was like lulling me back in.
Wow.
It was really, really, really out of this world. Literally.
Oh my God. That's amazing, Kimmie. Will you excuse me for 1 second? I was supposed to have delivery of groceries between 2 and 3 from Walmart, and they never did it. But now it looks like it's delivered. So I just want to make sure my stuff's not sitting out in front of my house. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So that was an amazing little thing that happened. You've been hearing humming noises in your left ear. Yeah, that's your guides. That's your guides, Abulita, trying to talk to you. They're letting you know that they're there. And hello, Nusha. I hope I pronounced your name right.
None of my food is here, but they delivered my battery. A single battery. I ordered it right after I ordered the groceries. The groceries have not come yet, but the battery has. Could you believe that? They drove over and brought me a single item.
That's very strange that one thing comes.
It was placed.
I said it right. Oh, good. I'm glad.
Excellent. Last night, our fire alarm went off, and it was loud, and it wasn't. And I didn't even know what it was. It was telling me the battery needed to be replaced, and I was just trying to jump up and grab it because it's kind of high, and I grab a chair and I'm climbing, and I'm like, oh, I don't. I'm like, why? Why? But I got down.
That's when you go, why am I not 5 inches taller?
I mean, I want to get out like a step stool because I climbed on the chair, but I felt discomfort in the movement. And so I thought, well, I guess an extra step would have been helpful. I've always been like physical, not always, but most of my life. And so it's weird for me. The aging thing. Well, that's just honestly, it's not aging. That's ridiculous. That's a limiting belief. What am I saying? No, I guess it's just my inactivity as of late. But actually,
tomorrow I'm going to do a meditation journey.
You are?
Yes, I am.
Oh, so you're going to find out who that was and what it was?
Yeah, I want to know what that was all about. I mean, I don't mind being a guinea pig for but I want to know what's going on.
Definitely.
Oh my God,
you got to let us know. You must. Linda says we got a package from Walmart with a box of Ritz crackers, could not return it because no label on it, but in a Walmart bag. Oh, I mean, you got somebody else's package? But anyway, it's very cool. I like Ritz crackers. I haven't eaten them.
And Nusha says, yes, Shorty's problems for me is to get things from the top cabinet. Yes. And I'm not relatively short. I am 5'5". Okay. I'm not a shorty. I'm considered average. And the cabinets, why do they put them all the way up there? Why? And I have a corner cabinet that's even worse, where you lose things in the back that you can't reach. And you have to either stand on the countertop or have a ladder or a chair in there. You have to.
Wow.
So I'm definitely going to do that tomorrow with the hi Ardelia, how are you?
Ardelia, hello.
With the journey and see what was going on with that, because that was just mind-blowing.
That sounds amazing. It definitely feels, extra galactic, multidimensional.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah.
But I want to know what it is.
I do too. If I wasn't so tired, I would do it tonight after this live, but I'll fall asleep.
I hear you. I'm probably going to fall asleep tonight myself. Supposed to put the most less used
items in them. Yeah, I have my Tupperware in that corner cabinet because and my tinfoil pans that I use during the holidays. That's up there. I know I won't be looking for them anytime soon.
That's so funny. I love it.
So, Abulita, every time I try to meditate, my mind wanders. Let it wander. Don't try to stop it. Okay? Because if you try to stop it, you're creating more resistance. Okay? I went through this same thing where my mind was going here. What am I making for dinner? Or what about this? What about that? What about winter? What's he going to be doing? Da, 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 da. Okay. And the more I tried to stop it, the more it came.
Yep.
Just let it go. Just let your mind do whatever you want, whatever it wants to do. Acknowledge it. Yeah. Okay. And then before you know it, Abulita, you're going to be in a mild state of trance. Okay. And you're going to be enjoying it. Just stop trying to stop those thoughts. Did that make sense? Stop trying to stop those thoughts.
Stop.
Stop.
Stop trying to stop.
Quit it.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
it.
I did that for the longest time. I did it for the longest time.
Yeah.
And I kept saying, well, I don't know what's wrong with me. My mind wanders everywhere, and everything that could possibly happen goes through my mind when I try to meditate.
That's so funny.
And then I heard somebody else say that. I don't know if I was on YouTube or where I was listening, but they said, let your mind do it what it wants to do.
Yeah.
Just let it do it.
Abraham talks about that. I think maybe not Abraham. I thought it was.
I don't think I've heard it from Abraham.
I may be wrong about that.
But I know I was listening to somebody and they said they suggested it, and I said, well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. This actually works.
Oh yeah, that's something, because I've been meditating for years, and I know that myself, and I also have an active mind. But by now
it's like when I go to bed, my mind starts thinking.
Yeah.
Like crazy. And then I have to literally ask my guides to knock me out.
Wow, I never did that. That's cool.
Oh, it works.
I bet it did.
It works. I just say, hey, listen, guides, can you please knock me out? My brain won't shut up.
Oh, God, you know what? I have to say, I think I'm going to have to cut it short tonight because I'm just tired and I don't feel.
You're probably getting a download today. You said your ear was buzzing right before this.
I've gotten two or three downloads in the last hour. It's since you and I started talking.
Yeah, I saw you the one time. Yes, I saw it.
I've had two or three, which is very unusual. I don't usually get that many, and it's so close together. Yeah, get some rest. I know. I mean, I want to do a reading, but the desire is there, but the energy's not, and I'm not going to give a half-assed reading. Are you drawn to read while we're here, Kimmie?
I can do one, and then you go rest. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. Feels weird.
If I was live yesterday, I would have had to done the same thing. I would have had to said, listen, Meagan, I can't keep my brain open here.
Really?
It's not working.
I don't, I did Zumba today. I did that, and I did a little laundry. I actually got a lot done, but that doesn't make me tired. That wouldn't make me.
No, that doesn't make me. You are getting some downloads, Abby Lisa.
Yeah.
You are, honey. You are. That's part of what that buzzing in your left ear is. Oh, Linda sent to PayPal for healing on one of her puppies.
Oh, we'll do that right now.
Okay, we can do that.
Absolutely. My body is fine for that. I just don't, my head's not in the reading right now. But connecting with spirit and sending healing, you got it. Thank you very much, Linda. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to light my Palo Santo and clear some energy here.
Okay, and I'm going to go into trance. Do whatever it is the spirit wants to do is what I'm going to do. I can mute.
Linda, what is your puppy's name, hon? Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Sky. Thank you, Winds of the East. Thank you, Winds of the South. Thank you, Winds of the West. Thank you, Winds of the North. Thank you, Circle of Life, Circle of Love, Circle of the Universe, and Circle of Life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cole. Okay. Thank you. 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 Okay. Thank you. Ooh. Your voice. You need your voice.
Cat is totally in my way. Cat. Just cat. Big cat. That was really powerful.
Yes, it was very, very good. Very good. Little
Really
Cole is okay. I went through every one of Cole's chakras, okay, and readjusted what needed to be readjusted. Whew. That was
beautiful.
very strong, I tell you.
Yeah, it was. I connect with my healing guides and setting the intention to heal Cole fully and completely was what I received, and the energy I felt it like it was obviously in my hands as well, and coming out from my hands to Cole, but also the energy I felt. This rotation of energy, a clearing of energy as well. I feel like I was also connected with Kimmie in there, so I feel like maybe I was feeling your clearing as I'm sending the healing, but anyway, that's
Yes,
so please let us know.
We did all Cole's chakras and its entire aura. Okay. Okay, Heather wants to know if you want a way to get on the names for the donation list from April for the contest.
Yes, because I'm tired, and so yes, please. I thought
I'm
about it.
sorry, Linda. We apologize. I didn't know that you donated.
Yeah, I didn't know either, Lena, but now we know.
So I apologize for having you wait all this time.
Yeah, I had no idea. I didn't even. Yeah, I'm sorry too.
All right. So we're going to let Meagan go and rest and get the rest of her download.
Right? I guess
Because that's what's happening. I know it's what's happening.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what's happening. And if you have an odd experience, you have to let me know.
All right. I will. I'm going to go do that. I'm just going to go chill and I love you guys. I'm sorry I'm cutting it short, but we'll be here again next week and I will let you guys know. So what are you feeling about it before I go? You're feeling it's a download? Well, I know it's a download.
It's a download. Yeah, because I had the same thing yesterday and it knocked me off my feet.
Wow. Okay.
You're very welcome, Linda.
Yes.
All right, guys, you have a great rest of your night. We love you, and we will see you again soon. Next Wednesday, for sure, at 7 p.m. Maybe even sooner. Who knows, right? Okay, guys, love you. Remember to always encourage each other and lift each other up, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.